What if I told you that right now, as you're listening, there are students out there making, say, $8,000 a month, and they're doing it sort of on autopilot while still going to class?
It sounds pretty wild, doesn't it?
It really does. Almost like one of those old late-night ads. But, the idea behind it isn't really fantasy. It's more about a smart way to build income that, crucially, gives you your time back.
And we're seeing real people do it. There's Chloe, for instance. She went from personal training to pulling in $15,000 a month, calls it lifestyle income.
$15,000.
Yeah. Or Marco, who turned his thing for vintage fashion into like a $20,000 a month profit engine. These aren't just flukes. They point to something bigger happening.
Definitely not flukes.
Right.
And this isn't some tiny corner of the internet either. We're looking at an industry that's projected to grow to over $1.25 trillion by 2030.
Trillion with a T. Exactly. That's a huge opportunity. So today, our mission is really to dig into how this whole autopilot income thing works. What makes it different? And, how is it actually becoming real for so many people? So let's get right into it. These autopilot stores, what are they fundamentally? And why are they taking off right now?
Okay, so at their core, you can think of them as really optimized e-commerce stores. They're built specifically to run with very little direct human input needed day to day.
Okay.
They use a particular business model combined with some pretty powerful automation tools. It's
Yep.
like having a digital team working 24/7, finding customers, handling orders, making sales, while you focus on the bigger picture. And the bedrock fulfillment method here is drop shipping. Now, lots of people know drop shipping, it means you don't hold inventory, right? You're the connector.
Right, the matchmaker, not the warehouse person.
Exactly. But in this model, the autopilot part means when an order comes in, the system handles it all automatically.
Yep.
Purchase, supplier notification, shipping setup.
Yeah.
You don't touch the product ever, which lowers the barrier to entry quite a bit, I imagine. Less capital tied up in stock.
Massively. And it lets you test products much faster without a huge financial risk if something doesn't immediately sell.
And that's where the autopilot really becomes more than just a catchy phrase, right? It's the smart automation layered on top. You mentioned a digital team. What are these tools actually doing?
Precisely. These tools, these digital employees, they take on the repetitive stuff, the things that usually bog down online sellers.
Like what?
Well, think about AI systems constantly scanning social media, search trends, influencer posts, looking for what's about to trend, finding those hot products before everyone else jumps on them.
Okay, so product research is automated.
Yes, and creating marketing materials too. Images, videos, ad copy generated automatically. And then when an order hits, payment processing, sending the order details straight to the supplier, it all just flows. You're out of the loop on the manual logistics.
And it feels like this is happening now because everything's sort of converging. E-commerce growth, dropshipping is mature. But now these AI tools are actually easy enough for regular people to use.
That's the perfect storm. Exactly. What used to need coding skills or hiring developers is now, well, much more accessible. It's democratizing the ability to build a scalable online business, really.
It's such a contrast to the usual way of working, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most of us are used to that direct trade. Hours worked equals dollars earned.
Right.
But this model suggests, what if you could build something, an asset, that means for you even when you're sleeping or, at the gym?
That's the core shift. Moving away from trading your time for a wage towards building something that generates income more passively. And sure, the money's great, but it's often more about reclaiming your schedule.
Freedom, basically.
Yeah, flexibility.
Yeah.
Going to that midday thing, taking a spontaneous trip, just having brain space because the business runs itself mostly. It offers a real path to, well, a more flexible and potentially independent lifestyle.
Okay, so let's dig into the mechanics more. How does one of these automated stores actually operate? What are the components?
It seems complex, but the platforms available now simplify it a lot. The first piece is the store itself, your digital shopfront, and you don't need to be a web developer anymore.
Thank goodness.
Right. You can use what are called turnkey stores. These aren't just basic templates. They're often fully set up design, payment systems integrated, sometimes even initial products loaded. You can genuinely be live, ready for orders in hours, not weeks.
Hours, okay. But the age-old question, what do you sell? How do you avoid just guessing and ending up with a store full of stuff nobody wants?
Ah, yes. The million-dollar question. And that's where AI product hunting is such a game changer. It's not just looking at Amazon bestsellers.
Right.
These systems crunch huge amounts of data, social media buzz, search queries, what influencers are subtly pushing. They can spot trends emerging. Like, the next viral gadget or that specific fashion item blowing up on TikTok, maybe before it's obvious.
So it's data, not guesswork.
Exactly. Data-driven decisions. You stock things with proven or rapidly growing demand, which naturally ups your chances of making sales right from the start.
Okay, product found, customer clicks, buy. What's the next step? Am I suddenly dealing with boxes and shipping labels?
Nope, absolutely not. This is the beauty of hands-off fulfillment. That click triggers an automated sequence. Order registered, details zapped instantly to your dropshipping supplier.
And the supplier does everything.
Everything. Picking, packing, shipping directly to the customer. Your main job is just watching the sales come in. No physical inventory, no post office runs. It's pretty slick.
It sounds it. But, great store, great products, still need customers. How does automation help get the word out without needing a marketing degree?
Marketing's another area where automation really helps. Many platforms give you ready-made marketing assets, images, videos, ad text for your products, easy to plug into social media ad campaigns.
Okay, so paid ads are simplified.
Yes, but also, and this is really powerful, AI can generate content. Blog posts, social media updates, tailored to attract people searching for your kind of products. That builds organic traffic visitors who find you without you paying directly for the click. It creates a kind of self-feeding loop of potential customers.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for me. Beyond just the numbers, it's the freedom aspect.
Yeah.
Like you said, maybe attending a Tuesday brunch while everyone else is commuting.
That's the core of the lifestyle shift, isn't it? Designing your work around your life, not the other way around. Building a business that fits around classes or hobbies or travel.
No boss, no set hours.
Right. You're building an asset, not just clocking in. And that freedom, it could mean less student debt, funding a gap year, or just breathing room, less financial stress day to day.
We talked about Chloe earlier, the personal trainer. Her story seems like a perfect example of this shift in action.
It really is. She saw her clients, many in small city apartments, needed compact workout gear. So she launched an autopilot store focused just on that apartment-friendly fitness stuff. Smart niche.
Very. And crucially, her store's AI-written blog posts, things like 10-minute living room workouts, started ranking on Google, bringing in free traffic. Now she's making $15,000 a month from the store.
Which is more than her training income.
Way more. And the store mostly runs itself, freeing her up to build her actual fitness brand and create content. It's a great synergy.
It sounds potentially complex, but you're saying the path to actually launching one isn't that daunting. It's broken down into steps.
Absolutely. It's quite actionable. The very first step, and maybe the most important, is niche selection. Don't try to sell everything to everyone.
Focus.
Exactly. Think about your own interest. What are you scrolling on Instagram? What hobbies do you have? Eco-friendly stuff? Specific gaming gear? Start there, something you understand. Then just quickly check it on Google Trends. Is there interest? Is it growing or stable? That validation is key.
Okay, niche identified. What about the tech side? Do I need to suddenly become a coder? Not at all. Step 2 is platform choice. Think of it as picking your all-in-one toolkit. You want a platform that handles the tech stuff, payments, product sourcing connections, good support. Lots of options out there now that package it all up.
And getting the store actually online. You said it could be quick.
It really can. Sometimes faster than getting food delivered. The one-click launch idea isn't far off. You pick a name, choose a design you like, click a button, and boom, you're live. Rely on the platform's help guides and support.
Okay, so launch is fast. Then what?
Then it's activating the automation features, usually just checkboxes in your dashboard. Telling the system to automatically send orders to suppliers, sync inventory, that kind of thing. And then driving traffic, using those ready-made ads or the AI content we talked about. And of course, watching the results and tweaking things.
You mentioned Marco earlier, the vintage fashion guy. How did his story fit this blueprint?
Marco's a perfect case study. His niche wasn't broad vintage. It was specific retro-inspired accessories, sunglasses, belts, jewelry that fit that vibe.
So new products, but with a vintage feel.
Exactly. And he used automated ads on Facebook and Instagram to target people explicitly interested in, say, 70s fashion or 90s aesthetics. Super targeted. Combined with the automated store functions, that got him to over $20K a month profit.
Wow.
And because it's automated, he now has the freedom to travel, actually hunting for real vintage pieces for his personal passion. The business funds the hobby.
So if the automation handles so much, what's left for the owner to actually do? It sounds like you could just sit back.
Not quite. This is where the mindset shift is critical. You're not the worker in the business anymore. You're the CEO of the business.
Working on it, not in it.
Precisely. Your job becomes strategic. Looking at the sales data, what's really selling well? Okay, let's push that harder. Adjusting marketing spend, thinking about new product lines, maybe expanding to other platforms, high-level decisions that drive growth.
Makes sense, but is there any part where that human element is still really vital?
Oh, absolutely. Customer service. While you can automate some responses, personally answering emails, solving problems, that builds incredible trust.
People remember that.
They really do. Happy customers come back, they leave good reviews, those reviews attract new customers. Investing a little time in genuine human interaction pays off hugely in the long run.
Okay, so the store is running, sales are coming in, customer service is handled. What's the next level? How do you scale it up?
That's the exciting part, scaling. It's basically about smart reinvestment. Taking the profits from, say, a successful $100 ad campaign and reinvesting it to reach maybe 10 times the audience with a $1,000 campaign.
Doubling down on what works.
Exactly. Increasing ad budgets strategically, or maybe looking at expanding onto other big marketplaces like Amazon or eBay to tap into whole new customer bases. It's about amplifying your success.
We started off talking about Leo, the student making $8,000 a month. Let's circle back to him.
His story seems to tie it all together.
Leo's a great example. He was into minimalist art, saw a trend, and set up a dropshipping store for art prints. Used the platform's tools, targeted his ads really well on Pinterest and Instagram visual platforms, perfect for his products.
Right place, right time, right tools, pretty much. And within months, he hit that $8 a month mark, covering tuition, expenses, all with just a few hours a week managing things, approving new art, handling the odd customer query. It shows the potential.
It really does. And this isn't just some far-off dream. You're saying people listening can take a first step, like today.
Yeah.
You mentioned a Google Trends challenge.
Yeah, a super simple action. Right now, after listening, open Google Trends. Type in 3 things you're interested in, hobbies, passions, whatever. Spend just 10 minutes. See which ones have a nice upward or stable trend line.
Okay.
Pick your top 2 or 3. Then, quick search. All-in-one e-commerce platform or turnkey dropshipping. Find 2 or 3 providers offering free trials, bookmark them.
And then?
Sometime this week, sign up for one of those free trials. Just explore it. Look at their guides for setting up a basic test store. Enable the core automation. The goal isn't instant riches. It's just to see that first sale notification. That one sale proves the whole thing can work.
It's a powerful proof point. This whole thing, it's not about getting rich quick, is it? It feels more like getting smart, getting consistent.
That's exactly it. Smart systems, consistent effort on the strategy side. You know, a year from now, you're going to be somewhere. The only real question is, will you look back on a year of making progress, building something, or just a year of thinking about it? The journey, even that first tiny step, starts today.